You know that you can. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me.
All right, guys. So back for this informative speech. I'm going to be brief real quick on this intro. So I did a little bit of something different, and I gave y'all a treat. I went live on the air, on the radio, and on Facebook and TikTok with Mountain Man from Duck Dynasty. We did kind of like an interview type style thing where he asked me questions on my team, the New Orleans Saints. And the reason we chose that is because the head coach retired yesterday out of nowhere, and it made like national headlines. So this is something that I decided to do it differently and make it unique. I could have done something where I used a source and wanted to cite it, but I figured that's not me. I'm more of a unique type guy. So I had this outside help, and we tried to make it to the best of our ability. So I hope y'all enjoy this. Try not to laugh too hard at us. We are pretty funny, okay?
What's your name? Brian? That's Brian Brayard. How'd you say that?
Brayard.
Brayard. There's a Brayard Street around here in town somewhere. Well, we're gonna get him started out on the right foot here. I've got some questions that I'm gonna ask you, and let's just see if Brian Brayard Street can see how good that he can answer these questions that I'm about to ask you. Are you prepared?
I'm always prepared.
He seems mighty bold. All righty, let's just go with a few questions here, Brian Brayard Street. All righty. Hey, all right, let's go to football. You like football?
Oh, of course. Football is my passion.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. We're gonna go to the Saints today. I will give you 5 questions, Brian Brayard Street, and this is gonna be in a 5 to 6 minute talk time for you to be able to think it over and answer them with your best ability. You know, maybe take a minute of answering each question. Sometimes you can take longer or ask something different, you know, but you know, if we're gonna do this in 5 or 6 minutes, and it's probably gonna take longer being me being the interviewer, you probably fail. But anyway, alrighty, you know, are you familiar with the Saints organization? Can you give us a little background on the Saints organization there, Brian?
Oh, I can. So the Saints were actually founded in 1967, if I'm not mistaken. 1967. And the crazy thing is they have a total win-loss record of 396 wins, 450 losses, and 5 ties. So that's actually, well, gosh, I gotta do the math. That's what, 802 games altogether, I think. Yep, 802 games.
802. That's right.
Hopefully I'm not wrong on my math right there. It'd be embarrassing for a college student, but yeah. So today the Saints were actually in the news for some negative news again. You know, we've been through so much heartbreak as an organization with Katrina and everything, and we just lost our head coach. So that's pretty much why I chose this for the speaking interview.
There you go, head coach gone. You had something I didn't even know there. Yes. Well, that's pretty good. I remember back in the day they were called the Aints. You know, they just couldn't win a game. It was pretty bad, you know. That's a good answer. Okay, I'm going to give you another question here. Brian Broussard Street, Brayard. All right. How many head coaches have the Saints had all time? How many they had?
So 13 all time, and the most recent being Sean Payton, who just retired today, which actually kind of shocked everybody. But the even crazier thing is, Sean Payton was actually the most winning head coach in the Saints history, and he brought them to their first Super Bowl after Hurricane Katrina. And they went through so much adversity as a team with him and Drew Brees at the helm. So times are changing again for Louisiana now. We may have to go back to wearing bags.
Well, we do that anyway. Most of the time you got a bag over your head because of the corona. All right, here's another question there, buddy. Who was the Saints' best player?
That is up for debate between two. I'm going with Drew Brees because I wasn't alive for the Ricky Jackson times. So, yeah, Drew Brees. He was amazing to watch. I saw him break so many records throughout my time, just from 2006 on. It was crazy whenever he was starting. Now Tom Brady's starting to break all of his records, which kind of stinks, but Drew was at one point the all-time leading passer in yards and touchdowns, and he retired last year during the COVID year and didn't get a proper send-off. So it'd be awesome if he'd actually come back out of retirement and take back his records, but I don't think that'll ever happen. But yeah, Drew Brees is my answer.
Yeah, probably would if the money's right. Money talks. All right, pretty good answer there. All righty, who is the Saints head coach?
Well,
as of today?
I went ahead and knocked that out with Sean Payton, but he's not the head coach anymore, so
I don't know. We don't know.
It's going to be up for debate. I will tell y'all who I want to be head coach, though. That'd be a good one.
Who'd be that?
I want to go with a surprise candidate, a local guy. How about Doug Peterson from ULM?
Doug? Doug Peterson?
That'd be awesome. Doug Peterson from ULM. He's, he had a good run with the Eagles, if everybody remembers that. So
yeah.
Right now he's kind of unemployed, so that'd be awesome if he could come back home and coach for the Saints.
Pretty good answer there, buddy. Brian. All right, I'm going to give you one last question. Brian Breard Street. Thoughts on the future for the Saints? Thoughts on the future?
Okay, well, my thoughts on the future would be them actually going out there and shocking the world and winning another Super Bowl. But for that to happen, they're kind of in rebuilding mode right now. So best case scenario, hire a coach like Doug Peterson, maybe draft a quarterback and go from there. But the future is, unpredictable. So the main thing would be just winning is all I'm focused on. Hopefully the Saints can get going back in the right direction with some younger guys and keep the winning up.
Yeah, well, that sounds pretty good to me. They do need some different players and a better coach.
Definitely.
I don't know,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe you could go coach them and
Well, that's true. I'll give them hatchets and knives to go out there, and that'll slow down that deep.
Tell Charles Manson over there to go coach for him. That'd be
Charles
a good one.
Manson, you know anything about coaching, Charles Manson?
Yeah, I coached Little League softball and soccer. What do you want to know?
You're going to be the Saints head coach.
That's enough there. Yeah, you want to be the head coach of the Saints?
I can put out my application.
He got a look about him, though. He does look like
Griffin Scott always said, why do you look like a head coach? You look like a football coach.
Yeah.
I'm a fantasy football coach.
A lot of time in the institution to learn all your knowledge.
Plenty of time to learn there, man.
Yeah,
Plenty
a lot of thinking time there. Thinking time. Well, good answer there. All righty. Well, there you have it. That was Brian
Breard.
Breard.
I am started saying sorry, pretending I liked this party. He just said hi and lost me.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna first off apologize for the lack of informing in my speech. I got Mountain Man to read 5 questions off of a sheet about the Saints. They were kind of historical questions, like, you know, about their past. So I answered them to correctness, but still, that was my unique way of informing y'all of something. Even though it wasn't necessarily like the best informative speech, I felt like that showed my uniqueness, which is what I want to do. I don't want to be ordinary. I want to show y'all and everyone else, you know, just how unique and how outgoing I can be. And I felt like Mountain Man helped me there, so I thank him too. But anyway, I look forward to learning something from y'all's, and I hope y'all enjoyed mine and didn't laugh too hard at us. We are goofy guys, but anyway, good luck.